Hey baby, how is your car run? Do you have a trouble with your transmission? Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Shift it in forward, shift it in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Hello, my name is Gorgan. Let me help you shift it.
What's going on? Here's that feedback again. I know. Let me. What's going on? Oh, not again. Hold on. Here's that feedback. What's going on? How's that? Still, it's doing that. Let me mute myself.
Hello. Oh, you're muted, Chance. Trying to figure that out. What is up to the chat? Are you getting the feedback again? Yeah. It's got to be an open tab somewhere. How is everybody today? Yeah, I heard the double audio. Yeah, you gotta. Do you have like OBS or another streaming software open also? Oh yeah. If you have headphones, try to plug the headphones in. See if that'll do that. Try that. See if that'll work. You have the different audio source selected. That's what it is. Check your audio, then make sure that your audio sources are playing through. It's pulling the wrong audio source. Because your mic isn't pulling through. I'm okay. Tired. I'm working on some Muppet feet. Look at that. Boom. I gotta get this finished because I want to get this to fill by Christmas Eve time. So. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you look really adorable. Excited. Yeah, I didn't like the way I had the original patterns made for the foot, so I took it apart like the other day. And so I'm redoing it because I found the way the pattern
This is fucked up.
Oh, no, it's working.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you sound great.
I can't hear you guys though. This is
okay.
Driving up.
So you're okay. You got your mic working.
Okay. Mic is on. Check. Check. Now I hear you, but there's probably gonna be that freaking delay. Select the correct speaker. Okay.
Yeah, we hear you.
Now I hear you.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
And there's no delay.
There's no delay. You can kind of hear us in the background, but that's fine. That's fine. You can work on it. We can work on it later. But it's definitely an audio source problem, is what it is.
Okay. It was me. Of course, it was me.
So hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How is everybody?
Okay, tired. I woke up late. I got home and fell asleep, and I woke up at like 10 o'clock. So now I'm here making a plushie.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the stack soon.
Yeah.
Pop says this is gonna be a short stream.
Okay. Don't have to be long. What's up, Pop? How'd you feel like streaming? Couldn't sleep? No, I just didn't feel like it. I never sleep, so if I crash during the day, that's when I sleep. So. Like, I barely ever sleep. I usually get like maybe 2 hours of sleep.
How can you function like that?
That's how I've always been, so. Like, always.
You get a lot accomplished that way, that's for sure, using all those hours in the day.
No.
Do you know that My Flock is Everywhere? I just saw their stream. That was funny. Do you guys know her? Sarah? No?
Sarah?
My Flock is Everywhere? That's her YouTube handle? Okay,
no.
I guess not. I thought she was one of your peeps.
My Flock is Everywhere. That kind of sounds familiar. I don't think I subbed to that person. Hey, Sicko.
How's it going?
Hello. Also, hello to Rebecca. It's going alright. How are you doing? What did you do up to? You doing some art?
Yeah, I'm working.
Nice. Me too.
It's hey everybody.
Hello.
It's a little stressful.
Yeah. How many pages you got left?
They're all done. I'm just
Editing.
doing some research, making sure.
Okay.
You know, I always do the sleep check. You know, you think something's good, you sleep on it, you come back and you're like, what the heck is this? Just you can fix a couple things and you feel better about it. And essays, no problem. I can hand those in sleepless. But art, there's always, you're just like, what the heck is that line attached to? Where's that going?
For sure.
But Headless is a little stressed. He's like, Monday. It's gotta be on Monday. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, Monday's your deadline. Is that what he's trying to do?
I was gonna try to pull it off Friday. Thanks for the extra couple days.
Oh, Headless. I see what you're doing. Slave driver. No, I'm kidding.
You see that message from Pop? Sicko?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Sicko, you got a video for me.
Damn it!
That's how I feel about stairs all the time. I like living underground. It's cool. You don't have to pay for much heating. But stairs. You always gotta get into the basement and you always like whack your head on something while you're like 6 foot, 400 pounds trying to cram through a doorway. There's people bigger than me here. My buddy's like 7 foot, like 5 something. Man, he makes me look like a midget.
You ever see that picture with Arnold next to Andre and Wilt?
Yeah, that's exactly.
So tiny.
He's so small. Put him next to like an average human being. He's like massive.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Put the fidget toys away. I can hear myself through Papa. That's okay, Papa. Don't go doing nothing. Gotta get used to hearing myself.
Yeah. It's okay. I mean, it's not gonna be an hour stream. So.
I look like a mess.
I look like a mess. I look like a mess. I think we all look like a mess. It's fine.
You're fine.
I was like,
You don't
oh
have
man,
to
I
be
could
all
put my
fancied up all the time. It's all good.
yeah.
It is 2 o'clock in the morning. Nobody cares.
That's a good point. I get lulled into that. I gotta put on normal people clothing, just so I know, like, kind of what mode of the day I'm in. I can't work in PJs 24 365. That's not me. I gotta. You know, if I'm doing housework, I wear shoes. You know. Otherwise, you're just like, man, what am I doing? Just floating around my house. For those that don't know, I'm on disability, and Papa knows what this feels like. You know, being all locked down 23 hours a day. You gotta do like small things so you don't lose your mind. Breakfast is important, lunch is important, supper is important. Not for nutrition factors, just so you know what the heck's going on. You wake up 3 times, you're still in bed, you're like, I don't, is it the same day or is it 3 days later? Like, what's going on here? It's still dark outside. And up here in Canada, it's winter time. It's like you got 4 hours of daylight. If you miss those, you don't know what's going on.
That's gotta be rough.
What part of Canada are you in?
Nowhere good. Like the very center where there is like nothing. The most common thing are like truckers and riggers. The cold part. Well, right now there's no snow. It's super weird. And it's warm, you know. I haven't even busted out the winter jacket yet.
Yeah, same.
And my wife was like, well, when are we getting the Christmas tree? And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I checked the calendar. I was like, shit, we need to get a Christmas tree. God, I ain't complaining if you're in control of the weather.
Well, if you're in the wilderness, you should certainly, of course, have a real tree and not an artificial one, right?
Oh yeah, there's plenty. They go all out on Christmas lights up here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
There's people's Christmas trees like 36 feet high.
Whoa.
Get like professionals to hang the lights and stuff.
Wow, that's neat.
Come in with cranes, and it's a big business.
Yeah, it is. I want to mention, if any of you guys care about Star Trek The Next Generation, I'm going to do a quiz tomorrow at 7 live Eastern Time.
Next Generation.
This is the crazy thing. This was a request from somebody. And so I've got some Star Trek The Next Generation questions, but the prizes are going to be Batman 1989 Tim Burton stuff right here in my hand. It has nothing to do with The Next Generation. It's just that I don't really have Next Generation stuff. So these are like stickers.
Dude, there's
and
not a
cards,
lot out
stuff.
there.
There's really not. In the background, I have some stuff you really can't see, like poster books and comic books. But I wasn't a huge fan of The Next Generation. But I taped the very first episode. Katie, I'm so old. This is from 1987. I videotaped, and I still have it on videotape. The very first episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation, Encounter at Farpoint, from September '87 on this tape. And I need to put it on digital. It's got the original ads and everything, commercials.
Oh, that's fun.
See, that is what I love. I want to get into collecting old VHSs like that have like this same commercials,
Yeah.
VHS tape. I find stuff on YouTube and I just beg people, like YTV commercials. Oh my gosh, dude.
I taped this. This is Nick at Night's first episode's marathon, and this is like an extra long videotape from 1990. New Year's Day, 1990. This is all on here, original ads and everything. First Saturday Night Live episode, first Dick Van Dyke episode, everything was on Nick at Night. First episode that was called, well, it was the 5th anniversary of Nick at Night, and they called it first on the first on this videotape. All in the good speed too, super VHS. I need to convert it to DVD. I have a machine that'll do that.
Oh, those are cool.
That there's just not
one
like
more thing.
cool...
Pop got on me. He said, "Quit! Don't show so much stuff next time. I want to show you one videotape, and go grab it."
Pop got on you about showing stuff.
Yeah, those like everyone's grading stuff, but I want like that bootleg stuff with like the Sharpie marker on the sticker.
Oh yeah, those are cool. I have a whole bunch of the WWF pay-per-views like that.
Well, I'm doing on Thursday, December 14th. I'm going to celebrate the 45th anniversary release of Superman the movie. This is an original VHS tape. This is an official, not a bootleg. Warner Brothers tape. And I'm giving away all sorts of prizes. Sealed? I opened it from the bottom.
Oh, okay.
But it's got the plastic, as you can see, the Warner Brothers wrappings and all that stuff. And the laser disc. I'm going to show all this stuff, but it's a trivia game. But that's not till the 14th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Whatever. If you like Superman the movie. And a little bit of trivia about this book. Photo story of Battlestar Galactica. The special effects guy did the effects for Star Wars. John Dykstra, who also did the special effects for the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie. The first one. And I think he did the second and maybe the third. But he was so pissed off at George Lucas, he wrote in the lights, "Fuck off," to George Lucas, and it's in the actual aired episode if you know where to look at, and you can see it in this book on this page. And the lights of Caprica right there. There's no way the camera will pick it up, but it says "fuck off" with the Cylon ships there. I don't think there's any way. Oh, if I can get close, I don't think it'll pick up, but I swear it's in that shot with the Cylon ships attacking. I'm getting real close. It's a well-known story. Anyway, because Lucas sued Universal saying, "You can't do laser guns." And it's like, wait a minute. There were laser guns in Star Trek long before Star Wars, and Buck Rogers, like the serials and, you know, in the movie theaters. They couldn't lay claim to that.
Lasers?
Yeah, in the lawsuit.
So many shows and B-movies and everything.
Yeah.
And that's been around since like the 30s. Laser beams. Like early Doctor Who, laser beams.
Oh yeah, and I'm giving away one Blu-ray of Superman the movie, the 3-hour and 8-minute cut. This one, I have a brand new one, sealed, and I'm going to give it away to one trivia player, but that's not till the 14th. Tomorrow night's just Star Trek: The Next Generation with those Batman prizes, and I might give away some of my comic books of the Next Generation. We'll see how I feel tomorrow, but I'm giving away a ton of this Michael Keaton Batman stuff, and they're, you know, pretty much multiple choice questions. They're not like really hard, difficult. Anyway, enough said about that. I sound like a self-promoting buffoon.
We're all self-promoting. Yes, Rebecca, we are both artists.
Cool. I've got a bunch of clips too, and that's all. Really, I'm teasing enough, but I did a lot of work finding rare interviews and really cool stuff for both of these upcoming shows. I'm so excited about the clips anyway. But that's it. What kind of art do you specialize in? Like pen and ink, etching. What kind of art do you do?
So I never really intended to become an artist. It just kind of accidentally happened. I was on disability, and I watched lots of art tutorials. I started painting in the psych ward, and from there I donated some of my pieces to be auctioned off for the art program for what it did for me. There's not a lot to do in the ward other than watch TV or sit in your room. That the art program was like a fundamental like hour for us to like get into a different environment. Then I just kind of got bogged down doing landscape after landscape after landscape. That I was getting better at it, but the longer the picture took me, the more detail that it was going into, and I was just like, man, I spent like all day working on a waterfall, and I'm not excited about waterfalls. So I was like, well, I want to find art that I'm interested in. It was a rebellious thing. It was an only option thing that it now how do I use this tool that I cultivated? I discovered comic books. There's a well-known story about me out in the COVID world. That I was like, how do I create my own? But your art supplies are very expensive, and I sought out online options, and I just kind of got lulled into using a mouse. That I kind of lost that creative ability to use a pen to get the images that I want out, versus like being able to scratch something out with a mouse and then hit Control Z if I don't like it. I can get much more work done, trial and error, versus pen and paper erasing. That then my buddy approached me and said, how do you want to be in my book? And well, now I'm doing that.
So are you self-taught then, or did you take lessons, or what?
I've always been around art, but I've never been to like art school or so a lot of it's self-taught, but there was lots of exposure. It wasn't like I learned to play piano just because I bumped into piano one day. Like if this was the example of a piano, there was always a piano around, a player or something going on, an organ player around. But there were no artists around for me, but art classes, art supplies, don't watch so much TV, go do something, and that always translated into like tracing or doing something in my bedroom. But I never thought, hey, I'm gonna take this skill and try to make money off of it or do something professional. Not that all professionals make that money, you know.
Hence the term professional, absolutely, versus amateur. Yeah. I did drawing too, but I got out of practice just pen and ink, just self-taught, you know, looking at comic books. I need to get back into it, man. Katie, what are you working on? Are you doing stitching or what?
So during C3, if you guys don't know, it's Comics Curing Cancer. I auctioned off My Pet Roscoe, which is this guy, based on the drawing of Roscoe.
I remember,
and
yeah.
I'm trying to finish it up so I can mail it out to the winner by Christmas. So I did take a break for a while because I went so hardcore sewing so many hours during that weekend with no sleep, it flared up my hands for like an entire month. So I couldn't even do that for like a month. So
Don't
Back
don't
at
get
it.
arthritis now. Premature.
Probably too late. Probably way too late for that.
I have what's called dysgraphia. It's one of the many in the list of things that big name things that they want to call me. But it affects your ability to write and draw. One of the things that I learned is that like fatigue sets in, and like our hands cramp up so bad that using the mouse, I've never had like a tennis elbow problem or a neck problem or like a back problem. That took me a while to realize that, hey, you know, my hand doesn't hurt like all the time because I'm drawing all the time. Just sitting there holding something like that all the time, and you just like, yeah.
Man, hear that popping?
Yeah, sorry.
No, I'm not complaining. Just, man, I feel your pain, brother.
So, Papa, Christmas time. Is the tree up?
Oh yeah. Have you ever seen the Christmas Village city that his mom?
Oh man, I love Christmas villages.
Oh, it's huge. It's like 10 by 15. It's like massive.
I do not like Christmas, which is this North American fabricated. My family's very Celtic. Celebrates Yule, what is it? Solstice.
Yep.
And it's a completely different vibe. Just lots of food, and we don't do Christmas trees because they're basically tombstones and representing of past family members and stuff like that.
Cool, Papa. Yeah, I didn't see it. I'd like to see that.
But the Christmas village, my mom had a small one, and I don't know, the nostalgia of that like little ball of white joy, which did not exist in the outside world. I don't like all the lights and the repetitive music and the fallacy we call Christmas. I'm not talking like a religious standpoint. I'm just, you know, imagine being Mexican and being in North America celebrating Halloween. It's just not the same. Wow. Is there a train? No train. Oh. Room for improvement.
Awesome, man.
Oh, there are moving things though.
Yeah,
We
windmills.
got a windmill.
Yeah, I like the little amusement park Ferris wheel thing down at the end.
Little teddy bears, too. Yeah.
Cool.
Whoa, it's
Oh man.
massive.
I think it's magical.
Is there like a little rink that goes around in circles? Yeah. Maybe you don't need a train. We got an ocean set up. Lighthouse.
A carousel, merry-go-round. What
goodness.
the heck?
Look at it, keep going.
Dude, there's an amusement park.
So a whole full-on country down there.
Thank you
That-
for sharing, brother. That's great.
That gives me like goosebumps, you know, like my wife took me to Costco, and I was like, you know what? I don't care that you're in a hurry. I'm just gonna stand in the Christmas aisle where like the little villages are.
Yeah.
They've only got like Mickey Mouse. Otherwise, I'd buy one, but just not Winnie the Pooh, Goofy, Mickey. Like, it's adorable, but do I want to look at it for the next 20 years? No.
You guys see in the comments? Norin Rad, I don't do holidays. Perks of single life. And no friends or family. And then Rebecca Rader, oh my goodness, can you send me that picture? It's bigger than Harry's. And then you had a question.
See, I've been trying to talk about Norn Rad, and I can't. He's here. I can't. I never know when he's lurking around. But yeah, I want to. I just got shut up.
You want to ask him our questions? Is that what you want to ask him?
Yeah, there's a question from Rebecca asking Sicko, have you tried with the computer stylus?
I have, and I suck. It's like, anyway.
Some people just have better control with the mouse. Yeah.
When I was a kid, everyone played hockey, and I was right-handed. Man, it's I'm hearing myself, so I stop every like 3 words and listen to myself. But everyone played hockey here, but they were left-handed. And when I started playing, I was right-handed, and I broke my stick. So I just had to like learn how to be left-handed and deal. One day it just snapped, and someone got me a right-handed stick for Christmas or my birthday, or for whatever reason, I forget what it was. But I couldn't use it anymore. I had to use the left-handed one because I couldn't go back and forth. The right hand was ruined, so using the mouse has ruined my ability to... Oh, hell yeah. See, that's a nice classic-looking Christmas tree. Doesn't look like a bunch of vomit on there. Man, in the 90s, everyone did this, like, over-the-top tinsel thing, and, like, oh, just killed it for me, man. And then LED lights came out, sensory issues, and as you can see, I've embraced the LED life. People turn on normal lights, and I'm like, oh god, what the...
Sicko, you see what Norin Rad said? I'm always lurking.
He's always around. Okay, Norin, you're always around. Like, if I put this off anymore, I'm just gonna like mess it up. Like last year. So he was my Secret Santa for last year, and I sent him 2 packages that got turned away at the border for like food related things. So I had to like figure out some stuff. By then it was like March, and I was like, you know what, this guy just seems like he hates Christmas, that like a Christmas package in March sucks. So I was like, I'm gonna stalk Norin Rad for a whole year and figure out what he's into, figure out how to ship him something. All I've figured out is that he has like all the cool stuff already. I've always asked like a friend to ask a friend, be like, Norin Rad, do you have this book? And he's like, yeah, I got 2 of those. And I'm like, oh man. God damn it. So I went to Costco and I bought this thing and I came home. I was super excited and I was like, I showed my wife and she's like, this is exactly what you did last year. And I was like, fuck, you're right. So I wanted to get him something like Canadian, because like I went down to Florida thinking that like here in Canada we think that we are just like mini me's of Americans. Everything we do, you do. We talk the same. We don't hear any differences. When I went to Florida, it was like another fucking planet. The Dr. Pepper wasn't the same. The Coke wasn't the same. You had Peeps Pepsi, cream soda Dr. Pepper, no Barks root beer, like vanilla Coke. I haven't seen vanilla Coke since the 90s. Crystal Pepsi. And I'm just sitting here like, oh my god. So Norrin Rat, I got some like real basic Canadian shit coming your way. And it's not going to pop at the border. You know, we're going to figure this out. Because I sent it on a plane, and all the... Well, I can't spoil it. The things broke open. And they were like, we're not shipping this soggy package. It's like, yeah, no.
Hey, Nocturnal, come back to Georgia. I see your comment. People are talking about Rebecca saying how she made a killing when she sold her property in New Jersey and moved to Alabama, and her taxes went from $11,000 a year to $1,800. I mean, that's incredible.
You live in Alabama. That's like Saskatoon.
Hey, man, I mean, the South. I live in the South.
I ain't trashing the South, but Alabama.
Well, we might be
like
neighbors. I'm in Georgia.
Prince
Sorry,
Albert.
I'll shut up.
No, you're all good. We're here to talk. So, where are you in the South?
Me, I'm in the Atlanta, Georgia area, in Vinings, technically Smyrna, Georgia. It's a suburb of Atlanta.
Smyrna, Georgia.
That's where Julia Roberts grew up. She just talked about it the other night on Jimmy Fallon's show.
That's where
Tonight
I heard
show.
That. Okay, yeah.
She was just talking about. I usually don't watch those late night TV shows, but I saw that one.
I love watching those late night shows.
Yeah.
My aunt lives down in Athens.
Yeah. My good buddy Danny lives there. I was just there a month ago and last summer hanging out at his house. He's a big comic book collector. Yeah. Cool.
So I think Georgia is one state off from Florida.
Yes, it's above it. And we're connected with South Carolina and Alabama.
Oh, okay.
And Tennessee.
I know where you are.
Part of Tennessee also.
Is it true they can't drink in Tennessee?
I can't speak to that. I know there's dry counties even here in Georgia, believe it or not. It's pretty archaic. We only recently could be able to buy alcohol on Sunday.
What is a county?
A county is like a parish. Do you have parishes? No, a parish is what a county is like in Louisiana. A township. Maybe it's a township. No? I feel stupid. I don't know what the equivalent of a county is in Canada.
Well,
it's not a town. It encompasses a lot of towns. It's a geographic area. Let me look up the definition of county. Hold on.
we just haven't really run into that problem yet. Is like just now we okay. I guess Saskatoon merged with a town called Sutherland, and I guess Sutherland is like a neighborhood or a county in this but counties are much larger than Sutherland.
Yeah, Cobb County, where I live, is a massive county. I mean, it covers a lot of land. But
we've got like 200,000 people in the entire province, I think.
Province is another, equivalent to a county. County is a geographic region of a country used for administrative or other purposes in some nations. The term is derived from the Old French. Comté, C-O-M-T.
I thought a province was the same as a state.
It could be. I feel stupid not knowing
I think
for sure.
your provinces are like states, but then it's also broken down differently inside the states. So like you can take a couple different cities and you group them together by a county inside of a state.
Provinces, I feel, are large enough to have like 4 or 5 states in them.
Yeah, well.
Like, I mean, Texas is the size of a province. Florida, maybe. But, like, yeah, Texas would be the only slab of land you guys have that I would consider the size of a province.
We have 159 counties in the state of Georgia alone. Just in one state, 159 counties. Yeah,
I can't wrap my mind around that. That's insane.
Yeah.
Now, I also say, when I get pissed off and I'm just like, God, why do I live here? And I remember being in Florida, like 6 lanes of traffic going one way, 6 lanes of traffic going the other. That I was like, I would just be like, yeah, I'm not making it to work. I don't know when I'm going to be in. They'd be like, what happened? I'd be like, well, I was in the left lane. I needed the right lane. Now I'm in this other county, like 4 counties over. I don't even know what a county is.
Hey, Norrin Rad says he's in Sandy Springs, Georgia, which is an incorporated city. It used to not be, in Fulton County. And that's where my parents have their house, Norrin. So, my God, that's amazing. We should meet up and have coffee or a beer. And bring comic books to look at or something.
My boss, I started working for this guy because he heard I was on disability. And then there was some problems paying me because I'm a Canadian. And I was like, well, fuck, I'm not going to stop working just because you can't pay me. I'm bored as hell. So he's taking me to Arizona because I said I wanted to see the Horseshoe Bend and whatever canyon, Sworn Fest. Papa's in Arizona.
Yeah.
If I'm in your area, Papa, I'll definitely reach out. I don't know where everyone's whipping me around.
A lot of good comments coming in. Can you see them, Sicko? Rebecca and
now it was interesting going down and making jokes about the president because like it was a completely different vibe because you guys actually can vote for these people. You know, for us it's just like a comedy skits most of the time. You know, like we're just like, oh, Donald Trump, Sleepy Biden, you know, but like
Sleepy Joe, yeah.
You know, one of you guys voted for one of them, you know, so like I mean, or you didn't vote, or you know, but like we're not here to get all political, and I'm just making the point that like I was in the grocery store and this lady's like, oh, I'm from the States. And this like redneck Saskatoon guy was like, oh, you like Trump? I was like, man, she's like a little Asian lady. No, she doesn't like Trump. She was like disgusted with him. And I was just like, yeah, see, like we don't get it. We're just like, haha, Trump, hey? He was on The Simpsons.
Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, so I was hanging out with Headless's kid, and he was like, "We got to make a cell phone." And he's like, "Oh, who's calling you?" And I was like, most important person in the world, the president, because Canadians don't give a crap about the prime minister.
What he did to truckers, I couldn't believe that, but that's another discussion.
Oh man,
I can't believe taking their money out of their bank accounts, but don't get me started on that. Don't get me started.
That dude's a clown. I mean, people who voted for him are like astounded. Like, where? I mean, all you got to do is run against him, and you'll win. Like,
did you see where one of his eyebrows fell off?
No.
Oh, no, I digress. They say he's related to Fidel Castro, but I don't know if that's a conspiracy theory or what. And we shouldn't say this because there's keywords. I don't want to mess up Pop's channel.
It's a conspiracy. They do
these photos side by sides, and it's like, wow,
they do look, but it's funny. I had a laugh at that. No, the guy's a clown.
I think so, and I don't even live there, but that's all I got to say about that.
But how it works in Canada is like you're the savior, and then we vote you in, and then you suck, and we like hate you, and then there's no one else to replace you for like 10 years. And then finally there's like a good looking guy who's like charismatic enough in interviews that we're like, that's the guy. And then he sucks, and we do this whole thing over again. What do you got for us, Papa?
Oh, Rebecca, you go, woman. Oh, look at these comments.
What's another name for coming inside a woman?
What? You look worried to say the answer.
Oh, the dish?
This might be the end of our friendship, Hammer.
I think it's funny how funny he thinks it.
I want to hear the joke again. I don't even...
He's
What's
losing.
the joke again? I've forgotten it. You've been laughing for so fucking long.
What's another name for
Coming inside of a woman, yeah.
coming inside of a woman?
What?
Loading the dishwasher.
I think it would be funnier if he got it out a little faster, but he definitely felt uncomfortable. What was that, Billie Eilish? Yeah, I don't know. Who the hell Billie Eilish is anyway?
Didn't she sing one of the James Bond theme tunes? I think she did. Rumor has it. No, that was something else. She did.
Adele?
No, that's Adele. Yeah, oh man, I need to go to sleep. Oh yeah, that's Adele. Oh
man, Adele is like a power voice.
Oh yeah, she's awesome. But I think that Billy did one of the last James Bond song. I think. Pretty sure. Who cares?
I remember she just did like Eminem and it completely backfired on her. What are we thinking about? Oh, I mean, let's focus on keywords. Load. And then
His
involve
wife is
some.
the dishwasher.
Yeah, there. I don't know how to say it.
There you go.
No Time to Die. That's the Bond movie she did. Billy did. Anyway, whatever.
She did do one.
Yeah. For No Time to Die, the 25th Bond movie.
They've got to come out with one of those.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's been since 2020, I guess. They delayed it for so long because of COVID. 2021.
Oh, okay.
No Time to Die came out 2021. Daniel Craig.
I was going to say, I don't know if they were coming out with one and COVID fucked it.
Rami Malek. I liked him as Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody. That was a great performance. I thought. I'm a big Queen fan.
Yeah, so is Glenn. He loves,
Oh yeah, hey Glenn, I saw him in chat. I meant to say hey.
he might have fallen asleep already. It is late there.
I'm gonna get this out of my lap. I'm not segueing into this, but here's my look at me.
You look at me.
I didn't FOC this particular book, but every single else in the series. And I did not like the series. But I did like the character Titan. And I didn't have his goddamn first appearance. And I could get it for $15 plus $40 shipping, but I was like, I don't really care that much. And finally it came across for like $5, and I was like, okay, I can afford $5.
Very cool.
Wasn't it always $5? You had brand new for $5. So what am I complaining about? So, I officially finished my least favorite comic book run. There you go.
G.I. Joe?
No, I think G.I. Joe's a lot cooler than Hulk. I don't know, Hulk just...
You finished the run. That's a long run, brother. Hulk.
I like the new Hulk with the how it's like kind of noir and horror-y. Did not enjoy Space Hulk. Space Hulk was boring. The artwork was passable. I don't know. I just you know, by the 8th issue, I'd open it up and be like, "Is it over yet? Like, are we done? No, we're still going." And then I said, no, I don't like the Hulk. I'm not doing the Hulk. And then the next issue came out, and I was like, oh, damn, look at that. And I've been really enjoying this one, so I don't know how I feel about the Hulk, because one I really hated, one I'm really enjoying. And that's all I've got to go off. Have you guys read the new Carnage? No, probably not.
No.
No.
Oh man, Cletus Cassidy is back.
Not read a lot of things lately.
I just, you know, we talk about Marvel and like the wokeness and all the ooh, look at you, Papa.
I think he's got to go. He's got to. Oh no.
No word from our sponsor.
He's got something to pull.
Hey baby, how is your car run? Do you have a trouble with your transmission? Shifted in forward, shifted in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Shifted in forward, shifted in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Shifted in forward, shifted in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Shifted in forward, shifted in reverse. Domestic or foreign, I please you with my service. Hello, my name is Gorgon. Let me help you shift it.
I fucking love that. Well, what do you call it? When you copy someone, whatever, it's the highest form of flattery.
An homage.
An homage, that's a good one.
They just silent.
What are you showing us, Balza?
Did you know that a BJ ends with the word job because it sucks, but when you go down on a girl, it's called eating out because it's a privilege?
Yeah, and you know that's why you have a job to do every day, and I can only eat out a few times a month.
So true. Where do you get this shit? That's hilarious.
We've got time to scour the internet.
Yeah.
I am going to get ready for bed,
Okay.
which is a long process, but starts with what we call winding down. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I think it's time for me too. Good to see you all. Glad you did this, Pop, and Katie.
It was good hanging out.
And Rebecca and everybody in chat. Thanks for letting me pop on, Pop. No pun intended. See y'all later, all right?
Popping
Peace
on
out.
Pop. Peace out.
Bye.
Yep.
What are you working on, Katie?
I am putting Muppet feet together
Oh, that's right.
right
Can we
now.
see this Muppet?
I'm putting well the rest of the Muppets over there. I don't have it next to me right now. I just have it next to me. But I just sewed this pocket here around here so that I can put the voice box in it and then build it up 3D so it'll attach to the leg, kind of like a little shoe. And then it's gonna have the green fur on it, so it's gonna be like very, very my pet monster Muppet fur on it. So it's cool.
Oh, like the long.
Yeah. Yeah, like the long super Muppet fur. It's like very long lime green.
The
like
long,
fluffy
shaggy
fur.
carpet kind of.
Yeah. So that's gonna be his beard and like his hair, and everything else is this purple fluffy fleece thing. And then like this is the glasses and stuff are felt, and the hat is all felt. And then I got a shirt that'll have his logo on it. Yeah. That I hand painted. So cool. Cool.
Oh.
So this is what it's gonna.
That's what it's gonna look like.
Yeah.
I remember you showing us the drawing, but I didn't connect
yeah.
the two projects before.
Yeah. So
that's
this is,
gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
What's his beard gonna be made out of? The same.
The green, lime green Muppet fur. The shaggy lime green Muppet fur. Your dad is in the hospital, Pops? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Why is he in the hospital, Pops?
Yeah, what happened? You alright? Yeah. This is my favorite part right here.
I run a bird rescue, and a couple of my very first rescues passed away.
There you go.
I think this second one kind of died of a broken heart,
Aw, that's so sick.
or else they were both sick from the same thing, and I just don't know it. But the other ones are healthy. But they were old.
What kind of birds?
They were budgies. So up here in Saskatoon, there is a parrot rescue. There is a wildlife rescue.
Mm-hmm.
But there is no small bird rescue.
Okay.
And so the parrot rescue and the wildlife rescue, what they would do is they would just kind of like, the staff would take these in, but eventually people are like, what do we do with these? And especially during COVID, so many people went and bought birds and left their windows open, and there was just like a huge influx that, when I saved some, because I had a bird fly out the window, and in the process of looking for it, I ended up with 7 different budgies. that all needed homes. And then when I went to drop them off at the rescue, they're like, well, we really can't take more, but here, throw them in this room with like 40 of them. And I was like, I'm gonna leave with these ones and not surrender them. So part of my kitchen is an aviary where they free fly, and some of them, one of them's nesting in the living room here somewhere, which is something that they do when they're about to lay an egg and they're not comfortable around the other birds. So I let it happen, otherwise they get really stressed out. It's just easier to find them, because once they lay the egg, they're gonna stick there, and you're gonna find like Goose or whatever, Barbara, like over in the lampshade, and then we can relocate the whole setup. I can't read the comment here. You want to grow? So I straight up can't stream at certain times of the day, just because like there's just birds screaming, and I wouldn't have it any other way, because I'm locked up here like 24 hours of the day. That before, I used to just go crazy from the light bulbs humming. That can't hear no light bulbs now. You can barely hear yourself think. I never thought about that when I named her. Oh my god. Goose died in Top Gun. I have to make that joke before she gets sick. Not that she's sick. She's young. And she's a big troublemaker, so I got the rest of her life to look forward to.
Troublemaker.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got a little boyfriend.
Ooh, saucy.
Someone surrendered. When they're babies, they have this like little stubby beaner head, and they don't get all like fluffy. They just have like this little stout turtle head. So he was my little beaner for a bit, which I guess is a derogative term for a Mexican. So it's not what I told someone. This is my little beaner, and they're like, "Are you racist?" And I was like, "What? What the hell are you talking about?" And I got myself a cockatiel. That's my bird that I didn't rescue. She hangs out with me and makes life less stressful and demands cuddles, and
No.
it's a good setup.
The birds are really cute. I like seeing Bernard's bird. He had two of them. They're really cute. He takes them on adventures. He puts them in his backpack. He takes them places.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Flat spit. Oh. I once I find Goose's eggs, I replace her with fake eggs, because otherwise Goose would have had 12 babies by now already, and I just don't have the wallet space for 12 more birds. So what's new in Papa's world? Are you going to Swornfest? Do you watch or do you read Lady Death comics? No.
He likes the art. Oh, son of a bitch. Cheese, what is up? What is up, Cheese?
That's
Yo,
a lot
you
of
back?
Sunday dinners. She's a big suck. She knows where I sit. I'll be sitting here at my computer, and She comes flying straight at my head and lands on my shoulder. One day I'll have her on stream, but usually she puts herself to bed long before any of this comes up.
Let him rephrase the question. Do you look at the books of Lady Death? Do you partake in their photos? Pops.
Do you enjoy the Lady Death artwork?
I'd say yes. Do you like the cosplay of the Lady Death covers? Yes.
Bring up Sworn Fist, Papa.
Yeah. Oh, there would be so much cosplay happening there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so much. Yeah.
Because tickets aren't that much.
Oh, really? How much is a weekend pass?
Like for the whole weekend, it's like $50.
Holy crap, that's a good deal.
And you get like everything.
Wow, that's neat.
That I don't know if like one day is if it's like $10 or something or. But Pop, if that's in your neighborhood, I'm gonna be there. And there will definitely be scantily clad ladies, which I know that you're into.
I'm gonna say there will be a ton of scantily clad ladies. It's in Arizona.
It's not really my brand. But I've got the first appearance of Purgatory.
Yes. Nice.
And there's CGC there that I was like, I had a lot of fun meeting Jim Shooter and getting him to sign a book. Mm-hmm. That I wanted the first appearance of Evil Ernie, but man, it's like $300 for a raw book.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know anything about Evil Ernie before I drop 300. Yeah. 300 American.
Yeah. It's in Arizona. That's where the headquarters and Brian Pulido live for Coffin Comics.
Yeah, it's in Tulsa.
Which is
no, that's no.
That's where Pops is. It's where
Tulsa, Oklahoma is
Tucson.
Arizona.
Tucson is where Pops
Arizona is where Pops is.
It's not Mesa. Is it Mesa? Where they're at? Somewhere over
there. How far is
right
Mesa to? So like a 45-minute drive. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 2 hours away. I'll see what I can do. We can make a house visit or something. That'd be dope. Yeah. If I can make it happen, I definitely will. And I'm not just saying that. But you've been yeah, I'll take pictures for you. You've been a big supporter, so I'd love the opportunity to meet a fellow streamer. Yeah, I guess Pop's not really into the sicko scene, so that's where that connection is.
Pops is into the boob scene.
The boob scene, yeah. Why aren't you a sicko? You would fit right in with this sickos.
Oh, Pops would be a super sicko for sure.
Yeah, man. I feel like we need to get you to be a sicko here.
Pops would be like the #1 VIP for the sickos. I would have a feeling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pops would be all over the ladies and.
Oh, for sure.
I'm already married, so it's. It's not really my brand, but the metal is. The sickos are economics and comics Billy's followers. The sicko army over there. I didn't have the internet before, really. I just watched cable TV, and I started using YouTube, and there was Billy, and Billy knew what he was talking about, and he actually interacted with his fans, and basically juggalos.
Juggalos.
Basically juggalos. That's minus the face paint. It's basically sickos, you know.
You say that because I live in Michigan, where the juggalos
Oh
are from.
yeah, the juggalos are from.
Cheese. All I have to say to you is a whoop, a whoop. Dude, I'm telling you right now, I'm excited for the Juggalo Con that's coming up because they have announced the sickest lineup of horror peeps that are coming out, and I am so excited. You have no idea. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. You have the whole lineup of like Tony Todd, Hatchet, Kane Hodder is gonna be there. Oh, it's gonna be it's so good. You're doing like a lot of the OG Power Rangers are gonna be there. It's gonna be awesome.
What? Wait, what kind of like mashup universe is this?
So it's a horror / wrestling con that's run by the
Okay.
Juggalos. It's called
Okay.
Astronomicon.
Okay, that yes.
It's also half of like the universe that's run by like Kevin Smith's people.
This makes more sense. I do remember.
I believe it's in April of this year, and also like half the guests that are on my show have booths there, along with like Bill Morrison and James O'Barr are usually there, so it's pretty good. But Friday, Saturday concerts are where it's at, bro.
Cheese, Orlando might be the happiest place I've ever been. And for me, there were so many minor like little icks that like, again, I'm in my comfort zone 23 hours of the day. You take me to a whole nother planet, not just a different country, but like from like a dry, cold place to like a really warm, watery place. And there's fucking lizards just running around the streets, man. Like, crazy. Like, iguanas just chilling out places. Like, flamingos, crocodiles. I mean, these are only things that I've seen on TV. Everywhere I went, you know, there may have been like a smell that wasn't like bad, but it was just like was different. When I went to Orlando, it was like clean, it smelled normal, the food was like normal, it was very touristy. So keep that in mind if you're going to Orlando. If you want anything but that, go to anywhere but Orlando in that area. But if you want just stagnant white people, go to Orlando.
Stagnant white people. Wow.
the man, like the iced tea's different, the food's different, everything was different. There's just like this little bubble of perfection around Orlando. And I mean, it makes sense. You know, they got how many tourist dollars coming in for Disney, what are they? Adventureland, whatever it was, Islands of Adventure. Who owns that though? Universal Studios. You got Disney, Universal Studios,
I like
Epcot.
I like the one where you walk around and get like the world food thing and you just eat all day. That was amazing.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
awesome.
Like you can go to Orlando 14 times and do completely different things.
For sure.
Like you can't. It's impossible to go there for a week and do remotely even half of it. It's not possible. Hollywoodland. Yeah, but anything outside, like Tampa Bay, Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
A ton of stuff. A lot of camping there too. You gotta be careful.
Smell different. Very Florida. Orlando didn't feel like Florida. Orlando just felt like tourism.
Okay. Pop's got to go to sleep.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed too, Pops. I was kind of hoping you'd call it.
Pretty late. Bye, guys. Thanks for hanging for a wee bit. Oh, shit. Bye. Bye. Hello.
Bye-bye, everybody.
I think it's 7. My show tomorrow. Cause he's in Korea, so we have time difference. So it's like super AM there. But yeah. Hi.
So in case my boss is watching, I'm working hard.
Yeah, Geo.
Getting her done, perfecting it, really squeezing. Thank God I got till Monday. I was trying to get her done tonight, and so
You got this.
I got it. I got it in the bag.
You got this.
I just need to cross the T's, dot the I's now. Literally.
You got it. We'll have a great thing. Pop, you got an auction this weekend? If not,
nope. Next weekend.
Next weekend?
Next
if
weekend.
Not, Who Dad and Bleak are doing one Saturday. You might need more peeps. Hit them up.
Check out Bleaker's channel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In line is fucking over for you. Get your ass off my.
That's all, folks.